Mercury is at another point in its beautiful retrograde cycle and this story arc that we are all seeing in our lives at the moment. Right now, today, it's Saturday. This is its second time completing the grand water trine between Jupiter retrograde in Cancer, Saturn, Neptune retrograde in Pisces, and then Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. Over the last month, how has this retrograde been affecting you? How have you been seeing your communication, your intellect, your ability to connect with others, your technology, kind of on that more like mundane sense? How have you seen all of these pieces be affected by this Mercury retrograde? Has it felt hot? Has it felt foggy? Has it felt so clear but you can't move anywhere? Has it felt like you are bringing up and dredging up pieces from your past, the pieces from this year even that you just really want to step into or you want to work out, but yet, you have felt stalled in it? Or have you felt really empowered to do something? Have you felt like your brain is on fire in a great way of being able to get it all done? Mercury has made its way back now to the grand water trine, where the same concept, the same ideas that I have been saying pause on, and other people have been saying pause, take time, don't rush ahead. You may be feeling today and over this weekend a little bit more support when it comes to now the next iteration of what it is that you're thinking of. This is a really beautiful moment this weekend because we have this last Mercury retrograde over top of the grand water trine. This week we have Venus coming into the grand water trine, and immediately after we have Mercury doing the last one by December 11th. This is some cleaning up. This is some culminating moments. And speaking of culminating moments, we have the Gemini full moon coming up this week, which is going to be creating a grand cross with the nodes. There's serious culmination going on over this next week. So what is that for you? This doesn't have to always be earth-shattering. But what I have learned over the years is that it's the little pieces that I don't journal about, or I think, I won't go and pause and go write that down, or, I don't think about it in a large way. It's actually that thing in the future that I go, holy crap, it was all of those little pieces that I thought were insignificant that have now created this moment right here. I bet you that in 6 months' time, when we get to the Scorpio full moon, we're gonna be able to know what this time was about, because we just had the Scorpio New Moon happening that was also conjunct Mercury retrograde. So what are you doing for yourself, your situation, for others, your relationships, your inner world, maybe your philosophy? What's something this weekend that you feel like maybe you're getting a bit clearer on? You might be sitting here right now and going, I know exactly what that is, Kit. Here it is. Or you may have been hearing the downloads or the ideas, and they might be too scary to take on. They might feel a bit too big or a bit too unclear as to how am I meant to move this forward? All of this is relevant because perhaps this weekend is a moment where you allow yourself clarity on what it is that's happening, or what Mercury has been creating, and Mercury, Mars, and these grand water trines have been creating in your life. Because a lot of the times it's staring us right in the face, but because it's too big, or because we have different belief systems, or because we've been told too many times that it's way too weird. Speaking of weird, we have Mercury opposing Uranus retrograde in Taurus as this all happens. This is the time that those outside of the box ideas that you've been sitting on, that just needed you to have belief in yourself, or to shift the way that you allow yourself to create, be seen, be heard. It's you that this all comes down to. So this weekend, even in the smallest way, are you listening to yourself? Are you communicating with yourself? And what is that saying?